So the conclave is coming up this week. You know, that thing where they select the next guy to be the Pope. This is a pretty big deal because something like over 1 billion people believe the Pope is the leader of all Christians on the earth, the supposed vicar of Christ, meaning Christ's personal representative on earth, and that this special role started with Peter, one of Jesus' original 12 apostles. But is all of this really true? Does the Bible clearly define a role for someone like this, a role for a human being? And more importantly, do we need someone to stand in the place of Jesus Christ as we approach our Father in heaven? In Matthew chapter 16, verse 18, Peter said, or Jesus said to Peter, "You are Peter. On this rock I will build my church." Catholics believe and teach this means that Peter was the first pope. But the original Greek words show something different. Peter means a small stone, Petros. But rock means a massive boulder, Petra. There's kind of a play on words going on here, and the Bible makes it clear through multiple verses that Jesus is the rock. He was building his church on this massive boulder which represented himself and his teachings. That doesn't mean that Peter and the other apostles, other prophets, smaller stones didn't have an incredible role to play as the church of God began. Ephesians 2 makes that clear, says that the church is built on all of the apostles and prophets, all of them, but Jesus Christ is still the chief cornerstone. Another part of this claim for Peter as the first pope centers on the debate that Peter went to Rome, the place where he supposedly served as the bishop of the Catholic Church. But the Bible doesn't say anywhere that Peter went to Rome. Instead, the book of Acts and Paul's letters mention Peter in places like Jerusalem and Antioch at the same time that he was supposed to be in Rome serving as bishop. That's what Catholic tradition says. So do we trust the Bible or Catholic tradition? Well, over time, especially after the Roman Empire became Christian under Emperor Constantine, the bishops of Rome wanted more power. They claimed Peter started the church in Rome and used that to say, we're in charge, we're the guys. But historians now know that many of those claims, including the claims of former popes, were based on legend, based on rumor, unconfirmed reports, even fake documents and forgeries. But if we set all of that aside about Peter and the Pope, is it biblical to have a man come between us and God? What was the point of Jesus Christ's sacrifice? I wonder if the Bible has anything to say about that.